What's up, guys? I'm on the final leg of my New York Chinatown tour. I got Dale with me today because we're gonna show you guys Flushing, and Flushing is massive. This is, I think, the biggest Chinatown in New York City.
In New York City?
Yes. Yeah. Literally a plane passing overhead.
Literally, you could throw a ball at the plane. That's how close we are to the airport in Flushing.
We're basically near two airports. Yeah. This Chinatown is my favorite.
Okay, yeah.
Favorite. I told you guys this in my previous videos. If you want good, authentic Chinese food, Manhattan is not the place to go. Gotta come to Flushing.
No.
In the demographic breakdown I told you guys in the first video, Brooklyn is more Cantonese people, Manhattan is more Fujianese people and Cantonese people. Flushing is more diverse.
It's really diverse.
Northern Chinese, Taiwanese, Shanghainese, Wenzhounese, Koreans, very diverse. That's why you got so much different foods here. So we're gonna show you guys around and take you to our favorite places to eat. We're starting our trip on 39th Avenue and College Point, and we're gonna walk around. And Flushing is kind of, it's not easy to navigate.
No. And I would say this, guys, you don't have to start at this point. It's kind of a very obscure point. You can start in the middle of Flushing if you want.
But we're gonna take you from this point because we work at Presso usually at daytime, and this is the closest intersection, and we're gonna take you around from here.
Do it.
Let's go. First stop, the best dim sum restaurant in Flushing and maybe all of New York. I think the Brooklyn one's a little better. This is definitely the best one in Flushing, Asain Jewels, right here. And we made the mistake of actually, when we filmed our dim sum video, we didn't go here. We went to the one down the street called Jade something.
Jade Palace.
It's the worst thing ever.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. This is the best place for dim sum in Flushing. Trust me.
This is very authentic Chinese. When you go in, it's gonna be like a Chinese party in there.
And that's always fun and always filled with food.
Yeah.
Of course, Presso, our favorite hangouts. I'm gonna miss this place the most. This is Prince Street, very popular street in Flushing. We are gonna make a left. This is a popular spot, Nanxiang soup dumplings. Very popular spot, Michelin rated. But here's the thing, this is not the best soup dumpling in New York City. The best soup dumpling in New York City belongs to Fu Xiao Long Bao.
I'll tell you guys this. Don't be fooled to come to Nanxiang. Here's why. Anytime me and Mike pass by Nanxiang, there is a line down the block.
Yeah, because it's in every single tourist guide or whatever. It's not good. Go to Kung Fu, trust me.
It's the definition of a tourist trap.
I try to stay away from a la carte hot pot places because I just don't feel like they're worth it. And this place is one of the better a la carte places, but you're gonna be paying a lot to use your hot pot. I think for me to go to a la carte, I need to spend like $70 to $80. That's why I go to all you can eat. But this is one of our favorite places to go after dinner, Prince Tea House. Love this place. We spent countless hours in this location here. Here's what's really good. You sit in there, it's kind of an adorable setting, right? It's classy.
Yep.
It's clean.
Yep.
It's got tons of homemade desserts, homemade.
They make them themselves.
And their teas are very authentic Chinese teas.
Yeah, they have all kinds. They have fruit teas and stuff. You can get Chinese teas, but also they have like a lot of bubble tea, and they have a lot of drinks, like dessert drinks.
And this place is always packed.
Always packed. You need a line. And they don't take reservations.
No,
so.
Of course not. From Prince, we're gonna make a right onto one of the busiest streets in Flushing, Northern Boulevard. If you guys keep going down Northern Boulevard, you're gonna hit basically Korea City.
Yeah.
Everything is in Korean.
Actually, I didn't know this. There's actually a term for that area. They call it Murray Hill. Did you know that?
I thought Murray Hill was just a particular street.
But I guess they have a name for it, obviously. They go down there, you get all the great Korean grocers, restaurants.
Way bigger than a Koreatown, Manhattan. We're crossing Northern Boulevard. Guys, don't cross the way we're doing it. Use a crosswalk. Don't jaywalk, it's bad. And this street is called Farrington Street. There is one hidden gem on this block, and it is awesome. And nobody goes here. Guys, whenever you see these saunas, foot rub, spas, things like that, don't go inside. I think you'll know why. Just don't go inside. It's not good. This right here is my favorite restaurant on this block. Very, very underrated restaurant. Nobody knows it's here. Ming barbecue. You know, one thing people love to eat is go to these skewer places in Flushing, right? Did you know those skewers are often not raw meat? They cook it ahead of time sometimes because they have so much demand. But if you come here, you can barbecue your own Chinese skewers.
What?
And it's on iron rods, which tastes better than bamboo.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
We're on Northern Boulevard making a ride on Union Street. This vlog is going to connect you to a lot of good eats, people. A lot of good eats. Again, spa. Don't ever go into any of those places. You know, I walk by this place a lot. I've never been inside, but it has a lot of crazy dishes. Check this out. So this is...
Oh my god.
These are bugs. Silkworms. You know what that is? That is certain part of a cow.
No, it's
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
Yep. Niubian. It is spicy. Duck head right here.
There's a lot of heads there.
Yeah. There's a fish head underneath here.
I'm sure with that.
I feel like the first part of Union Street, right when you turn onto it from Northern Boulevard, is mainly Korean places.
Yeah.
So this is like the beginning, what I feel like kind of unofficial mark of beginning of Korea City.
This is where you'll find like the Tuleju, like the Korean bakeries, Korean cafes. So,
and then if you keep going further, was it north or south?
That would be north.
Northern Boulevard.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more and more Korean places, and that's when you really get into the heart of it. Now we are on 37th Avenue at Union Street. We're gonna make a right. I'm gonna show you guys some good places over here. This is a really famous hot pot place here, Little Lamb. I think this brand is like one of the most famous hot pot brands I've ever known. But I would not recommend coming here.
No, guys, don't get trapped. Again, tourist traps are abound. Xiaofeiyang, Mongolian sheep, there's tons of them all over the United States.
Yeah, this particular one, very expensive.
Yes.
And the service is very questionable.
Very questionable. The quality is good, but we'll show you guys where our favorite hot pot place is.
Coming up, turning left on 138th Street from 37th Avenue, we are going to our favorite bubble tea shop. Make a right on 38th Avenue, and you're gonna find the best bubble tea place, in my opinion, in all of New York City. This is by far the best bubble tea you'll find anywhere. And if you walk in, they actually have a sign. It's like authorized by Mr. Xing Ho Tu, inventor of Taiwan's tapioca milk tea. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Mr. Sung is, who he is, but I mean, I believe it. I mean, it's a big flag, so I believe that.
Yeah.
My favorite flavor here is Osmanthus Green Tea. That's my favorite flavor. And they have two different types of pearls. They got the small one and the big one.
Yep.
White and black.
You can't go wrong with any of these right here.
Yeah. Walking back up to 138th Street, making a right. And this is Queens Crossing. Actually, there's a lot of good places here. I personally like Rose Tea House. This is Rose Tea House. There is a hot pot buffet here called Spring. I'll tell you this right now, Dan.
Yeah.
I don't like Spring.
No, people were like, go to Spring. We went there, come on.
The soup base is very lacking. I feel like it has like the individual pots that some people like, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
No, I think what they try to do is they try to combine Chinese hot pot and
shabu shabu,
Japanese shabu shabu, and I feel like I like them both in their own right. But come on, don't try to combine them in this case. You know,
not one of my favorites. There's a little food court in here. It has a ramen shop, and it actually has a noodle shop that I kind of like. And I go quite often. I really like this place. This is Laojie Old Street. And I come here for beef noodle soup. And they have all sorts of different stuff. Buns, dumplings, guy pancakes, youtiao, crawlers, a lot of stuff. But I feel like what they do best is beef noodle soup. I really like their beef noodle soup. We are at Paris Baguette. Does everyone know what Paris Baguette is? Basically a lot of Asian pastries.
It's a Korean bakery.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between like an Asian bakery and say like a French bakery is everything's like little cute and it's like packaged and you get all these like different flavors.
Yeah, you get a lot of different flavors, a lot of matcha stuff.
Yeah.
So egg tarts, different takes on crawlers, croissants, green tea pastry. You have the Paris Baguette's own version of the cronut. Of course, they call croissant donuts. And of course, no Asian pastry shop will be complete without hot dogs inside pastries. You go to the basement of Queens Crossing Mall, and you'll find one of the most popular ice cream shops, 10 Below. This is where you're gonna get, you guys ever see on Facebook, you have the Thai ice cream. They chop it up, scoop it into like different little rolls. That's what you're gonna get here. We're on Roosevelt Avenue. This is Macy's, and we're headed to one of my most frequented places in Flushing. Right here, New World Mall. And you go into the basement. Best Asian food court in New York is down here. And of course, my favorite stall in this food court, number 28, the noodle place. So we can't really show you guys a lot on this tour because this place literally cracks down on people that film here.
Yeah, but luckily, Mike and I have made a lot of great videos telling you guys about all the good places down in this mall. It's a must try. I think it's the best Chinese Asian food court in America.
You think so?
In America.
You might be right. I didn't see it in LA.
America.
There's a nice one in Vancouver, but not as nice as this.
Not in America though.
No. Yeah. We are at what we consider our favorite hot pot place in Flushing. This place, tell you why I love it. First of all you can eat. Secondly, the quality here is unbeatable for all you can eat.
Unbelievable. Go to hot pot place. Everybody's got vegetables, right? Yep. When you look at the meat, see how thin it's sliced.
The meat here is so thin. You pop it in for 5 seconds, done. So good. From Roosevelt, we're making a right onto Union Street and onto my other favorite drink. I always come here, Hao Shi Lai, and I always come here because of one thing, the rose milk tea.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like I said, this is one of my favorite places to get a drink in Flushing, and these are two of my favorite drinks to get here. One is the rose milk tea, must get, kid you guys not, must have, and the other is the watermelon mint. So it depends on what you want. You want something milky, delicious, or you want something pretty refreshing and minty.
And they make basically the watermelon juice from actual fresh watermelon.
Fresh watermelon.
And it's always fresh. I saw them blending it up, and then it's just with some mint and tea. It's really good.
You know what? You know what's the bonus here?
What's that?
You're gonna keep these amazing bottles.
Yeah. Yo, I have these at my house.
Do you?
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I reuse them. Wash them good because the cork. Watch out for that.
Yeah. And check this out, guys. There's a real rose in here.
Yo, where's my mint though?
It's in there. It's blended. Oh, you want a whole mint leaf? It's not good. Oh, refreshing and nice, right?
Oh my gosh. It's not even that sweet, which is great. I didn't even have to tell them to take down the sweetness.
It's my favorite, one of my favorite drinks of all time. That's the thing about this place I like. It's not very sweet. Oh, this is milky, very rosy. Don't forget to get this when you come here. What? This is a pterodactyl egg. They make their own tea jello. Look how beautiful this is. Ooh. Now, Dan, you brought up a good question.
Can you take it home?
This, if you buy it, this is a large version of the jello.
Right.
It's yours to keep. Let's give this a try.
Yeah.
Fresh fruit on top. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no.
Oh my god,
it's beautiful, right?
That's legit. I'm gonna take a guess. It's definitely black tea. It's probably Darjeeling tea. This is a shot of rose jello.
Yeah, I love rose jello.
Oh, it's not. It doesn't come with the drink.
No. That's awesome.
You know what I like? Every single flavor here, I can taste the tea.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, I don't even like jello. I don't like jello.
Really?
Like Bill Cosby, chili pudding, I don't like that. This, I like. I got the authentic tea flavor in this, love it. We're at the corner of 41st Avenue and Union, and I'm gonna show you guys a hidden gem that I guarantee you, it's not even really on Yelp, but I'm gonna show you guys right now. Lin Longstone Restaurant. I found this place because I was walking by. I see like this place was packed with Chinese people. So I poked in, I'm like, what's this place all about? Got a menu, took all these guys back with me multiple times. Best northern restaurant I feel like I've ever had in maybe the US, in all of US. Okay. The food is legit beyond legit.
Legit square. But here's the thing, guys. Proceed with caution. And we say that because it's not the most inviting place when you walk in.
Very Chinesey.
And we mean like
it
loud.
Was so Chinesey. We came and we brought our white friend Ben.
Yeah.
And everyone stopped eating and looked at us, stared at us.
Right. And guys, I would say this is the best, not just northern restaurant, it's the best restaurant in Flushing. It's not service is whatever. Yeah. The walls, the atmosphere, whatever. It's just what you eat and what you put in your mouth is so incredible.
It's one of the best things you'll ever have. You can't go wrong with basically any dish here. But if you do come here, get the roasted fish, get the 3 mushroom dish, get the lapi, all the noodles. We got the jellyfish, that was amazing. But you know what? I literally believe, and there's not a lot of places I will say this for. Basically everything they cook here is gonna be pretty good.
Absolutely.
Now Dan and I are heading towards Main Street. I hate Main Street. I feel like Main Street is just like Canal Street. Yeah. I keep away from it as much as I can.
I mean, look, there's places that are famous and well known, but honestly, there's so many other places that are off Main Street that I feel are better. And just like, you don't have to deal with thousands of people stepping on you.
One of the most shady but yet delicious places in Flushing on Main Street Golden Mall.
It's infamous.
Yeah, so you have the bun shop on the outside, which I really like. I like getting the celery buns, very nice. Then you go into the, see this here? That's where you go in. Let's go. This definitely looks like we're entering old China right now. And there's a lot of good food stalls over here. People probably come here mainly for this one, Xi'an famous foods. But I'll tell you guys this, as I mentioned in many videos, burgers are good, lamb burgers, pork burgers good, noodles, nam tea. No,
not the best.
No, you gotta go to
even a handful of noodles.
They're not that good. Okay, so but this is the same owner of stall 28 in the New World Mall. Love her cooking so much. So she has this place that cooks the lamb noodles. So this is the first location.
The original, guys.
Right.
Flushing. Oh my gosh, guys. You know what? I'm gonna miss all the food, but honestly, it would be really hard to live here every day. It's nice to come visit, eat, drink, and play, but seriously, like, I mean, like, look at this. It's so ridiculous.
One thing I want to tell you guys, because we're not gonna show you guys, it's too far.
Yeah.
If you keep going down Main Street, what is that? That's south?
Yeah, south on Main Street.
South on Main Street, keep going, you're gonna get to our favorite Hunan place.
Yep.
Did a video on that, so you guys can check it out. Also, what's over there is a really good soup dumpling place, like we mentioned, Fu Xiao Long Bao.
That is way down Main Street.
Best soup dumpling ever. Yeah. So we did a video on that as well. We're not gonna walk all the way down there.
When you guys walk along Main Street, what you're gonna see is a lot of the street stall kind of food, buns, 粽子, pancakes. Look, they're a dime a dozen. They're not bad, but you know, if you want to pick something there, we're not going to show you those, but when you walk down that, you'll see all of them.
On Main Street on 40th Road, if you head down here, you will come to my favorite Shanghai restaurant ever. And before this place, I didn't like Shanghainese food. Yeah. And you would always take me to Shanghainese, try to take me to Shanghainese places.
And they weren't that good.
Like, they're horrible. They're horrible.
Because there just aren't that many good Shanghainese places, honestly. Exactly. There aren't.
But this place, Shanghai Yo Garden Dumpling House, changed my life. My view of Shanghainese food. So,
thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I took you guys here. You guys came back as well.
Legit.
So check out my video on that. Although we showed you guys a lot of good places to eat, we're also gonna kind of tell you where not to eat.
We're gonna tell you the tourist traps, the hyped up places, because New York is all about hype.
Full Run?
Yeah.
Really popular northeastern place?
Hype.
We used to go here because that's the only one we knew.
But then we went to the recent one, and even another one, and they were both better.
So this place always a line, always busy. Here's another place. This place is famous. Do not eat here. White Bear.
And people think it's amazing.
And people think it's amazing.
And they wait for it.
They're famous for their wontons.
Yeah.
I should try to do a video for you guys about their wontons. I brought the wontons, sat down with my camera in front of me. I was all excited. Put one in my mouth. I can't film the video, so it's not good.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know about this place. I really like it. This is $3.59 Taiwan beef noodle soup. I feel like they have the best beef noodle soup in New York City.
Okay.
This one I feel like is one of the best. This is where we go karaoke a lot. So here's the thing about karaoke in Flushing. The best karaoke is in the New World Mall, actually, the top floor.
Right. It's in the back of a restaurant.
Yeah. When you go into Asian karaoke, you get your own room. Unlike Western karaoke, it's like in front of everybody.
It's in a bar.
You get your own room. The amount that you pay for the room, you can subsidize that with the food.
Right.
So let's say the room costs $200 that night.
Right.
Then you can get $200 worth of free food. This is a food court. This is a New York food court. I don't mind it. I like it.
Dude, I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Well, let's go inside. Oh, that's new. That's a new place. We came in and I just realized my favorite stall shut down.
What?
Yeah. I really, the one at the corner, I really like their noodles, but they shut down. You know, we've been talking about this. We no longer have a favorite Cetron restaurant in New York City.
We don't.
Because our favorite one, well, the chef left.
Chef left, and
it's not good anymore.
The food, last 2 times I went back hoping that maybe he just was gone that day. Yeah. Way horrible.
But I found this place. The con is it's a bit pricey.
Yeah. I mean, not ridiculously more, but
it's Manhattan prices.
Yes. Yes.
In Queens.
But we were paying for Manhattan prices anyways because our favorite place wasn't Manhattan.
That's true.
So
this place is a little pricey, but the food is really, really good. And the atmosphere, the interior is beautiful. Right. Well, this place is called Sichuan Mountain House. I wonder if we can give you guys a little look. Let's go see. So staff's really nice in there, really awesome ambiance. Yep. Bathrooms actually really cool.
And actually, you went in there with your recommendation. Yep. She loved it.
Loved it. And she's picky.
Yeah.
But that wraps up our tour of Flushing.
That's right, guys.
And all of our favorite places to eat and play. Basically, more to eat because all we do here is eat.
That's all we do here, you know, and we've been living here, Mike, for almost 12 years, and I've been living here for about 9 years, so we basically, this is our backyard. You know, we live in Queens for all this time, so we really want to share with you guys, before we leave, all of our favorite spots.
And I'm gonna miss this place. I wouldn't want to live here because it's too much.
Of all the reasons we mentioned previously.
But best food. Let's recap New York Chinatowns one more time.
Okay.
I feel like if you want good authentic food, you gotta travel to Queens. You gotta travel to Flushing.
Right. So basically New York has the Manhattan Chinatown, which we don't recommend at all. We don't spend time there ever. No. The whole place is a tourist trap.
I feel like people go there for bags, jewelry. What else do you go there for? If you love dim sum, go to Brooklyn, go to Queens.
Yeah.
If you love authentic Chinese food, go to Queens. Yeah. If you love, what else? Karaoke, go to Brooklyn or Queens.
Yeah, and there's one more in Elmhurst, which we did a lot of videos in Elmhurst, Queens, which is the neighboring town, and they have some really good Chinese food there too. So nothing in Manhattan, guys.
That's why we don't venture there often, and when I showed you guys Manhattan places, it wasn't that many to show you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's an overview of all the Chinatowns in New York City. Hope you guys like this series. It actually took us a long time to film all this because
we literally
cover a lot of mileage.
Probably walk like
around.
3 miles.
It's crazy. All right, thank you all so much for watching.
Bye.
See ya.